Let's finish this once and for all. And the way every good Star Wars movie / game should end. A space battle.
So 4 and 6 are better than 5 in your eyes?
In terms of endings, yes. Well, 6 had a space chase. It wasn't really a space battle.
They blew it up and then they ran it.
Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, Chapter 6, Into the Death Star. With help from the Ewoks, the Rebels have finally managed to destroy the Death Star shield generator on Endor. In the sky above, the Rebel fleet has come under intense fire from the Imperial craft and the Death Star itself. Many ships have been destroyed, but General Lando Calrissian is now able to lead a final assault on the Empire's ultimate weapon, the pilot of the Millennium Falcon, deep into its dark heart.
Wait, he's General Lando Calrissian?
Yes.
Whatever. I don't know what they called him in Bespin.
He was just Lando.
But he was like in charge of it.
Well, he's a purple cape.
I can't say it's
Prepare to jump into hyperspace on my mark.
Looks more like a tunnel.
We have enemy ships in Sector 47. It's a trap!
Just flew through the 3 different squads. Okay, I'm an expert.
Your Wedge.
I am.
Yes.
Wedge is in this fight.
Yes, he was Red Leader.
Whatever you say. Destroy the glowing purple ball of death.
Yes, and Wedge was kind of, whoa, hey, we should have had to take out the bridge before that happened, but, you know, I suppose we'll let it go this time. I should just be happy that we're destroying the Star Destroyers.
Oh, the studs. No. There it is.
I know Wedge is awesome, but I think Lando should get to do something.
Something.
Well, just like the torpedoes are so, for lack of a better term, rare.
Right over this kind of stack to shoot.
Let's finish this.
Or no.
Yeah. What are we doing? Listen to Neem Nub, or whatever his name is. I think it is Neem Nub. The shield is down! Attack the Death Star's main reactor. Take it nice and slow and blow it all up. Get all the buttons. And get all blown up. Oh, turrets on the sides. There were no turrets in here.
Well, it's a video game. We gotta make it somewhat difficult.
I think it's difficult enough with all these TIE fighters shooting at us. I can't tell what's blowing me up. Are we not going fast enough? That the fighters are just picking us off? Are we just not blowing stuff up fast enough?
I think it's the fighters that are doing it. Slash turrets.
I have to pick up some. They should not be able to fly through that force field if we're not able to fly through that force field. Shoot, that's not what I meant to do. This, you know, I should be enjoying this, but the Lego just didn't quite get the space battles right. At least it's almost over. We get to cut away and see them blow up the Executor? Probably not. Sometime around this point, Akbar will be going, we've got to give those fighters more time. Focus all your fire on that Superstar Destroyer. Or not sure who it is. It's random A-wing pilot.
Oh, like suicides into it?
Yeah, well,
not really suicides.
He gets hit and goes into it.
I did, but yeah.
I can't get the money. Go get my money. Oh, hey, look, it's the main reactor. Wedge, go for the power regulator on the North Tower.
I copy go through the Amari on the copy.
Yes.
Sounds like it. Yeah, I died me.
Your sacrifice has not been vain, Wedge Antilles. Wait a minute, I thought Wedge survived the battle of Endor.
It's already dead.
I can't see.
I think he just blew up. I just blew up most of it.
Ready?
Yep.
Hey, I caught up for a really fast.
He's just giving us all the money. This looks like it.
Move the fleet away from the Death Star because it's blowing up.
Because it's blowing up.
I added that part. Hey, this is non-canonical. I still have my satellite dish.
I thought he was at like the very end.
At the beginning. He loses it on the way in.
Oh.
Yeehaw!
It blew up.
See? Told you.
Okay, now he split it.
It's just staring. Return of the Jedi. Of the Jedi, the one Luke. But he's gonna bring along more, maybe, depending on what they decide to do with Episode 7. In Legends, he makes his own Jedi temple on Yavin 4, and he trains the Solo children along with a bunch of other random people. Like Tenno Ka and Lobaka, who's, I think, Chewie's nephew.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his nephew.
And Tahiri, and he also finds Kip Duron, and eventually, Kyle Katarn joins the Jedi Temple and stuff. Okay, let's go.
Was Luke even in that one?
Which one?
Kyle Katarn.
He's in one of them.
Oh.
He's in Jedi Knight 2.
And he's noticed.
Nice cape, man. Did I mention you're my sister?
I like how you said that one like it would. Chewbacca.
Aw, where's Wedge? Wedge at least got to be in the ending in the movie.
Well, he was never out of the ship in this game, actually, was he?
No, I'm sure you could argue that he was one of the random rebel pilots in the episode 4 briefing. But nope, he was he never actually got recognized in this whole game.
No, I think he has his own character, but
Does he?
he might. I think he does.
That'd be cool. I want to play as Wedge Antilles.
Well, I don't think why I wouldn't mention Wedge. I know that why I wouldn't mention like Biggs or something. I'm pretty sure Wedge is pretty big, so.
They don't mention Biggs. They didn't mention Porkins. About Red Leader, old one.
Red Leader, old one.
The one that died, as opposed to Red Leader Wedge Antilles during the Battle of Endor. Which was funny. Shoot. I was listening to Star Wars Beyond the Films. That's the one Nathan P. Butler does. Mm-hmm. And they were complaining about in one of the comic books. It was back in time between episode 4 and 5. Mm-hmm. And Wedge was apparently talking about creating Rogue Squadron and retiring the red moniker. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm sure he'll retire that red moniker all right, because it's not like they don't use it during the Battle of Endor. Did the author just forget about that little thing?
Apparently.
It's okay. I also laugh because in Star Wars Rogue Squadron they kind of take they just kind of assume Red Squadron, yeah, they're Rogue Squadron because you start the game in the Battle of Yavin and end the game in the Battle of Endor. Everything. Technically, you're not Rogue Squadron right now, but it's all about Wedge. Wedge is Rogue Squadron.
No one else is in it. It's just him.
Yeah.
It's called Rogue Squadron for a reason because he's a rogue.
Mm-hmm. Except when he gets old and becomes an admiral and someone else takes over.
Yeah, he becomes an admiral.
Eventually. In Legends, mind you. Gets to command a Star Destroyer.
He gets to command a Star Destroyer.
Yeah. The Republic the New Republic ends up like assuming a lot of the Empire technology, so they've got Star Destroyers. They've got their normal Rebel ships too.
Oh, okay, you made sense. I almost thought you were going to say the New Republic became the Empire or something. I was like, whoa, it didn't take long.
No, they're just huge. I mean, they did build a good battleship.
Might as well keep it.
Might as well use it. I'm trying to remember who takes over. Is it Gavin Darklighter? Is he just join the squadron, or does he actually get command of it? I haven't read the most recent stuff, so I feel so out of touch, man.
So out of it.
I think it is Gavin though that ends up taking over. Matt Tomasiak. Wow, well, I forgot. We're actually done with this game.
We're not done.
Well, I mean, we finished story mode.
Yeah.
Which means we get to take a little break from it, right?
Maybe.
Right.
We'll play some Resident Evil.
Chris and Piers, they're waiting.
They're gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Chris is suffering from PTSD, drunk in a bar somewhere in Edonia.
Oh, yeah, I just realized I get to play as a drunk guy.
Yes, you do.
I always hated it. That was the one story where Chris was kind of lame. He starts out as a drunk guy. It doesn't make me like him anymore. It's like, he survived one. I don't think he was in 3. He was in part of that one with Claire and
Code
Steve.
Veronica.
He was in that one. Yet now...
And 5.
And because of the one event that happens in 6, he goes to drinking.
Well, he does get amnesia as well?
But I find that resulted to drinking. I thought that's what it was implied, that he drunk so much he forgot who he was.
No, I think it was supposed to be he had amnesia and then because he didn't know who he was, went drinking.
It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. I don't know who I am, but I do know I like drinking.
But I'm depressed, so let me drink. He's depressed and he doesn't remember why. He just feels depressed. I get this feeling like I should be drinking now. Yeah, the whole PTSD thing, it's a little...
He should have had that a long time ago.
Yeah, I've heard people argue that it's cumulative and that at some point you just hit a point and snap, but...
I'm sorry, with what he and Leon have both been through, they should have hit PST a long time ago.
Leon never had PTSD.
Exactly, that's why I like him more.
Indeed.
Although I didn't like the fact that he couldn't recognize Ada from Theta, but that was just a stupid thing.
Yeah, especially considering, at least according to Ada in RE4, he's supposed to have a genius level IQ. You think you can tell the difference between a blue shirt and a red shirt. Very special thanks, George Lucas.